Hi, I'm Izzy, and this is Dizzy Quilts and Sews. In today's video, we're going to do a quick review of all of my March makes and talk about my plans for April. When preparing for this video, I put together my list of all of the things I finished during the month of March, and I couldn't believe I'd made so many. I mean, March was a busy month, and I'm not going to say that all of my projects were super successful, but for the most part, I'm very happy with them. So we're going to go through them very quickly because I've already spoken about most of them at length in other videos. And if you're interested in finding more about any of them, I'm going to link to their videos below. So the first thing I finished this month was for a collaboration I did with Carol from Sew Carol, where we both made a t-shirt from a big 4-5 pattern, the M or McCall's 6964. I really wanted to nail the fit on that and went through a few muslins only to come out with something that was not even wearable. But it was a very nice learning experience. So that was project number one. Project number two, or I should say projects number 2 and 3, were for my Sew Frugal video. I made my daughter Marianne 2 pajama sets, although one of the tops ended up being a work top because it came out so nice. I found the free patterns. The first one was from Dressmaking Amore, the Emma blouse, which is a beautiful flowy top with grown-on sleeves and flutter sleeves. I made a lettuce hem on the sleeves and the bottom of the top. And then I made a free pair of shorts that I found on Life So Savory and basically made pajama sets for Marianne. And they came out super cute. So that was really a successful couple of makes. Then I made another garment for a collaboration. This time I was working with Janine from Janine Sews, who is a fellow Canadian, and we were making the Cashmerette Esmond pants. They are a Cashmerette club pattern, and I was super excited about those pants when the pattern first came out. I really want a pair of cargo pants, and I tried the Love Notions Largo cargos a few months ago, did not work out, and these did not work out 100%, but I think most of it's my fault. I just used the wrong fabric, and they ended up being very big on me. But thanks to many of you who made suggestions on how I could fix them, they are now in my to mend pile, and I am determined to fix the waist and the extra fabric I have in the front. So I'm pretty sure I can put in some darts, or I thought maybe some pleats that I would not actually release. I would just sew them down. So some ideas I'm playing with, but I'm determined to get those red pants into my wardrobe, into my closet, and out there in the world. Next, I made a jacket for my son Dylan from the Think Pink fabric I got this month. It was a beautiful corduroy fabric, and I do not like wearing corduroy, so I was stumped as to what to make with it until my son saw it, said he really liked it, so decided to make him a jacket, and he loves his jacket. I'm super pleased with it. It was a really fun sew. And I've been browsing through the Wardrobe by Me patterns all week because, yeah, I'd really like to try another one of their patterns. Now, I don't spend money during the week, so if I do end up buying anything, it'll be over the weekend. But yeah, very impressed by this Wardrobe by Me painter's jacket. And then finally, a bonus make for the month of March, because this was not in my plans. In fact, I was going to put it in my April plans. I wanted a white Vernon shirt by Cashmerette the one with the lantern sleeves, because I hadn't made that view yet. So I took out a Think Pink fabric that Christine from Christine Sews a Lot sent me, because she didn't know what to do with it, so we traded, and she sent me her fabric. And I managed to make myself a new Vernon shirt. Now this is probably going to get way blown up, but it's got the bigger collar, beautiful lantern sleeves. I haven't even tried it on yet. You can probably still see the chalk marks on this fabric, so I have to give it a wash and a press. But I am so excited about this Vernon. I mean, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So this one is going to go into heavy rotation over the spring months and probably into the summer months, because it's a very lightweight cotton. And I'm so pleased with it and so excited. Yeah, so that's it. Those are all of my makes for March. And on top of the stuff I did finish, I did work on the Sloper School assignments. I talked about this a lot on the channel in my Friday Sews videos, if you want to go back and find out a little bit more about that. But I got my first muslin done, identified some of the vertical adjustments I need to make, and I'm now in the process of sewing up muslin number 2. And actually, by the time you see this video, muslin number 2 might be all sewn up and ready for shoulder adjustments, I think is what we're going to do next. So I'm really excited. I'm learning a ton in this training. Very, very good. So overall, I'm really happy with my month of March. Now for April, I already said on the channel that I wanted to slow down a little bit. I already cut like one video out of my usual schedule of 3. So I've gone back down to 2 videos a week, except for the quilt along videos. So I kept it light for the month of April, and I have 4 projects on my to-do list, but 2 of them are going to be really, really quick makes. So the first thing, or actually 3 of them are going to be really quick makes. Let me grab my pile of fabric. So the first thing I want to make for my spring capsule is another white Concord tee. I made myself a white Concord tee last summer, and I put a big huge stain right here. I'm usually really good about not staining my clothes, but anyways, I'm gonna blame hubby and his doing the laundry on this one. But yeah, so I have a gorgeous, oh boy, what kind of fabric is this? I got this from the Fabric Snob here in Canada. I think it's a Tencel cotton knit, like Tencel cotton mix knit. It is very lightweight, so it'll be perfect for summer or spring and summer. It's very, very soft, very stretchy, and it is my bright white. I love a bright white on me. So this will come in handy for the warmer months. I have 1.5 meters of this, which is going to be more than enough because it's very wide. It's over 60 inches wide, so I'm going to be more than enough fabric to make myself a Concord tee. And you know, the Concord is my TNT for a knit t-shirt. I can whip one up super quick now. The pattern fits me really, really well. So when I need a t-shirt, it's just a no-brainer. It's the Concord. I might try to do a different view though this time around and do like the longer sleeves with the tab so I can turn them up. I don't know. I mean, this would be a t-shirt for layering, so I don't know that I want any bulk added at the sleeves, but we shall see. The second thing I want to make for my spring capsule is a navy cardigan. Now last year in August, I think, I made myself a cozy cardigan by Stylark in a beautiful black, was it a Ponte? I think it was a Ponte. It was too big for me, so I made it according to my measurements, but it ended up being too big at the shoulders. I had a ton of extra room in it. So I'm going to go down a size, probably to a size 18, and I'm going to use this navy Ponte. It's a viscose Ponte from Core Fabrics. Yeah, this actually, it's a little bit darker than what's coming up on camera, but this Ponte is amazing. I made some Parker Ponte pants back in November out of their Ponte in a burgundy color. The quality is just amazing, and I love sewing with it and wearing it. And it's been in the wash, like those Parker pants, I wear them on a regular basis. They've been in the wash, and it still looks amazing, the fabric. So yes, a cozy cardigan by Stylark with this. And I'm planning on recording the making of this, because when I first made it, now the instructions are very sparse, as they tend to be with Stylark, although I'm hearing they're getting better now. I couldn't find a single sew-along on the cozy cardigan for some of the trickier parts. So I'm going to film myself making this, hoping that it's going to be helpful for somebody at some point. So that is project number 2. Project number 3 is the project I'm going to make for Marianne this month, and she has asked me for a simple t-shirt dress. So I'm going to make her the Love Notions title dress with the short sleeve and a little above the knee. And she picked the fabric, and here it is. So this is a gorgeous cotton jersey from the Fabric Snob. Again, it is very, very wide. I have 2 meters of this. It's going to be more than enough for a dress for Marianne. It might even be enough for a cami for me, because I absolutely love this color. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's called Ocean, I believe. I'm going to try to link to these fabrics in the description box if you want to have a look. I love the quality of the fabrics from the Fabric Snob. Their jerseys or their knits are really, really wide. I think their cotton jersey is something like 70 inches wide. So you really don't need a lot to make a top out of their jersey fabric. So that is project number 3. Project number 4, I have no idea what I'm making or with what, because it's going to be my Think Pink make for the month. At the time of filming, my box is being delivered tomorrow. So I'm filming this on Wednesday the 27th. I'm supposed to get my box on the 28th. So I will promptly open my box and then decide what I'm making. I've been avoiding all unboxing videos, and a ton of them have come out now. So I'm trying to stay away from them. So I have no idea what's coming, and yeah, so we shall see. That's going to be project number 4. In the middle of all of this, I also have Sloper School that I'm determined to keep up with. So I don't want to fall behind. I want to keep up with all of the classes, and I have a feeling I'm going to be making a few more muslins before I have a sloper that fits me perfectly. And then at the end of the classes, so in weeks 8 or 9, we're actually going to learn how to hack the pattern or hack our sloper and make different garment styles out of it. And I really want to try and get a couple of those done. So I really want to stay up to date is basically what I'm trying to say. However, if I do end up with some time, I've been wearing my patina blouse by the Friday Pattern Company today, and I realized how much I love this blouse, and I only have the one, and I have a bunch of viscose cuts in my stash that are just waiting to become pretty blouses. Also, the month of April is so April blouse time. I can't remember exactly what the hashtag is, but there's a challenge going on Instagram hosted by Gabrielle at the Cloth Edit and Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. And all you have to do is basically make a blouse in the month of April and be entered to win some pretty nice prizes. So I'm considering it. I am not going to make a blouse, just, rush through it and force myself to make something just for the challenge. But I really fancy having another patina in my closet. I think it would be really nice for summer when I go to work, spring when I go to work with a cardigan or a blazer on top. So if I have some time, I might make myself a new patina blouse. And those are my plans for the month of April. So I think this is going to be manageable because 3 out of my 4 for sure projects for this month are going to be really, really quick. The Think Pink box, well, I don't know how quick it's going to be because I have no idea what's in the box. But so far, it's been like almost 2 years now that I've been getting this box, and the fabric is getting sewn up in the month. I haven't missed 1 month yet, so yeah, I should be good. And then Sloper School should be okay. And then, yeah, if I do manage to make the blouse, then great. But I think 4 projects and Sloper School is going to be manageable. What do you think? Which one of my plans is the one you're most excited about seeing? And what are your plans for the month of April? Are you finally getting some spring stuff sewn up? Or if you're down under, are you gearing up for fall and winter? I would love to know, so put your plans down in the comments below. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please give the video a like on your way out if you liked it, and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks again, and I will see you soon.